Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've made any updates. As everyone else has probably experienced, the issues haven't been coming through quite as fast because of this coronavirus situation, which is understandable. But I'm pretty much up to date now. I've screwed Terminator onto the wall, as you can see. This is just my spare room, so once I get the stand, I'll fill in that screw hole. Not too fussed about putting a little hole in the wall at the moment. But yeah, that's what's holding them up, just a couple of little screws. I think I prefer to keep them like this until we get something more permanent. It was lay on his back before, and I think it was starting to make things come a bit loose every time I kept picking him up. So there he is for now. The reason I'm making this video is because I've done a couple of small changes whilst I've been bored at home. The first thing that I want to do is show you this. So this was actually brought up by a guy on one of the Facebook groups. This arm flopping up and down, which doesn't look great, looks bent. It should be rigid in that position. So what I'm going to do is put a bit of epoxy just in here against this part here and glue this rigid against there. It should still articulate fine. It just means that it'll be fixed in a rigid position, much like an actual arm should be. Your forearm doesn't bend up and down like that, then this will actually manage to break your arm. So once I've done that, I'll come back and show you some other things I've been up to. And I'm back. So what have I done? I've epoxied this part here to this part, so it is solid on there now. As you can see, no more floppy forearm, and the hand still rotates and articulates as it did before. So I can't see any reason why that fix can't be done. So moving on to the actual gun now, the reason why I did this to hold the gun, I've made a little bit of a change to this. I've used this part here, which is actually off a spare piston that I had. It's actually this part here in issue 4, and I cut the made a cut here, cut that piston arm off. That's the piece I cut off. That was joined onto the back of that. Glued this onto the plasma rifle, and it actually works well to clip onto the forearm here. I'll show you. So you slot the gun in, and that slides onto the forearm and holds on. So as you can see, that holds on quite nicely. You can even, if you want to, use the holes in the back of that piston joint to put a little pin in to stop it sliding off to the side. Once that's locked in place, it's actually quite secure. It's not going to slide off or fall off. So that actually works quite well, and the forearm's nice and straight. So I'll put some pictures up before and afters, and I'll also make a little video a bit later when it gets darker, so you can see the laser on this gun. You've seen it before, but nice to make a new video now. It's a bit more complete. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Catch you in a bit.